Greetings. Doing a brief mic test here. Haven't warmed up my voice, so might be a little sketchy. We're testing the Behringer Xm8500 for sound quality and in the very most basic implementation. What the basic implementation is, it's a dynamic mic that is not designed specifically for computer use. So it takes an XLR cable, which if I were able to bring that into the picture there, you can see it's a standard microphone cable, three prong or three contact connector. XLR is a very well known and popular connector. It's also a catch-all name for many connectors actually, but this is the one that everybody identifies, the one that goes into a back of a microphone. And the other end of the cable is a USB port. So the essence of this is it connects directly to the computer, and I can see that I'm getting some sound here. So I'm going to talk a while and get some general sound to see what the recording is like. I'm also implementing a C920 Logitech webcam, which is standard in my industry. So it's a decent camera in a dampening day, kind of getting sunsetty and the natural light is fading. I don't have a studio with internal um, artificial lighting, so this is pretty good considering it's just the camera and natural lighting, and it's actually getting pretty dull in this room, but the recording is pretty natural. So this is mainly a test for the microphone itself, and I'm going to get onto the microphone. So normally people are talking maybe 6 to 8 inches away from it because otherwise you can't really conduct yourself properly for a hangout on air or YouTube live streaming hangout very easily if you have to be right on your mic. But different people use it differently. And right now we're testing it at a distance, but I'm going to change my positioning and get on it, get on the microphone as if I'm recording something. So I'll think of something to recite. Okay, so we're really hugging up to the microphone now, and this would be potentially an overdrive situation, but the microphone is working with no auxiliary effects at all, nothing to filter the sound and nothing to boost the sound. So this is the natural sound that the mic is able to connect with and capture without any help whatsoever, just a cable to the computer. So anyway, if you want that radio voice, we'll see whether this can actually generate the quality and the capture of the voice that represents a radio style voice recording. Because everybody seems to be wanting that deep resonance of a radio announcer and that, but who knows if that's possible or not with a $20 mic. Now, to be fair, the microphone, I'm backed away from it now. The microphone retails for $29 or $29.99, approximately $30, and is selling everywhere in the world, everywhere on the internet for around $19.99. So I think it's a really good deal, and this broadcast and this test will hopefully give us an idea whether it is or not. And if it works, then it's a viable solution for people who want to get a decent microphone for a cheap price. That's what I'm trying to prove that this mic might be. So we will see what the sound is like. And if you're watching, you can give me some feedback as to what you think of the sound that you hear in the video recording, especially if you watched a number of HOA recordings with everyone using everything from a headset microphone to hanging mics upside down and things with puff balls on them. And no doubt, I usually use one that's kind of like that, Sennheiser. So I have a better mic that I normally use, but I'm going to see if this one's good enough because it's very important for us to determine whether it is. So thank you very much for listening, and hopefully this added a little bit of fun to your afternoon and a test. And maybe we'll find out if you like the sound of this microphone, it can be had through Amazon. It can be had through Walmart and a number of places for a measly 20 bucks. And in some cases, that's going to be free shipping, especially if you get a mic stand with it and a couple things. And but that's another story. This is all about the mic. The Behringer, that's spelled Behringer XM8500 or 8500. And it's a good solid microphone. It's well made. You can see it still has its white label on it for being brand new. And you never know, I might use it more often. If it sounds okay, it's a decent mic. And it's made for use as a live presentation mic for stage use. And as far as I'm concerned, a dynamic mic is as good as a condenser mic for most uses when we talk about live streaming and recording from the home. So this is my test to find out if it's good enough. Then maybe you can launch a lot of podcasts and video casts and live streaming events for people who really can't afford a really expensive or a better microphone. Maybe this is enough to get started. So thank you very much. We're going to stop the broadcast now. This is Roland from MinMax Media, and we're sponsoring this for the Saturday Morning Marketing Smarties series. Thank you.